So you probably clicked on this video because you either read about this new discovery, or you heard about it on the news, or you thought the title of this video was an over-exaggeration. Fine by me, either way. I am honestly happy that you clicked, because an amateur archaeologist deciphered an ancient cave art code that archaeologists weren't able to crack. This in itself is an amazing find, especially because it's going to broaden our understanding of these cave paintings and why they were created in the first place. So my name is Kaylee, as most of you probably will know by now, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about this latest discovery on decoding Ice Age cave paintings in Europe. So one of the reasons I simply don't believe in an ancient advanced civilization from the Ice Age is the fact that we actually have a pretty good understanding of the people who lived during the Ice Age. We know what they were capable of because we have found evidence of them in the form of encampments, cave paintings, and other things that they have left behind for us to find. There's this thing going on where archaeologists often ask people like Graham Hancock, where's their trash? People leave behind trash. Even during the Ice Age, people left behind trash. The earliest examples of figurative art that has survived through the ages are the cave paintings. They have been a source of ongoing fascination for the clues that they might have left behind about long-lost civilizations and cultures that lived. The cave paintings in Europe, indeed, have always been a bit of a fascination to me personally as well. I am actually quite a creative person myself. I've enjoyed drawing and, creating things with my hands from a very young age. That makes you feel connected to the people that created these fascinating cave paintings. And to know that all the way back in the Ice Age, the people who were living weren't so different from us, as they had felt the need to create these incredible cave paintings, makes it even more amazing. Somehow that does make you feel more connected to them, I personally think. At least that has been the effect that it has on me. So archaeologists have been studying these cave paintings for quite a while, ever since the very first cave paintings were discovered in Altimira, Spain in 1870. These cave paintings dated back to the Magdalenian people, who created them between 16,000 and 9,000 years ago. The Magdalenian culture has been very important when it comes to the development of the European people. The paintings here at Altimira were mostly of bison, and these particular paintings look quite three-dimensional, and they are often referred to as the Sistine Chapel of Paleolithic art. The next cave paintings that were discovered were found by 4 boys searching for a lost dog at the Lascaux cave in France in 1940. The oldest cave paintings that were found at the Lascaux cave are estimated to be 20,000 years old and are situated in 7 chambers inside the cave. These chambers have been given the names the Great Hall of the Bulls, the Painted Gallery, the Lateral Passage, the Chamber of Engravings, the Main Gallery, the Chamber of Felines, and the Shaft of the Dead Man. But before I let myself get sidetracked by all the cave painting discoveries, stories, and all that stuff, I need to focus on this latest discovery about an apparent secret code that these cave paintings have. So for a very long time, archaeologists have thought that these cave paintings were just a form of artistic expression. But now it seems like these cave paintings actually hold a clue that was hiding in plain sight all along. The cave paintings of species like reindeer, fish, aurochs, and bison, and bulls have been found in Europe, and alongside these depictions are sequences of dots, lines, and other markings. Archaeologists have suspected that these markings had meaning, but they had never been able to decipher them. Well, that was until amateur archaeologist Ben Bacon took it upon himself to decode these strange markings. So the marks that we're talking about have been found in more than 600 Ice Age cave paintings across Europe. And Mr. Bacon has always been intrigued by these markings, so he set out to decode them in a similar way that others had tried to understand an early form of Greek text. So after spending numerous hours on trying to decode the proto-writing system, he approached a team of academics with his theory, and he was encouraged to pursue it. So the team that he collaborated with included 2 professors from Durham University and 1 professor from the University College London to publish a paper in the Cambridge Archaeological Journal. Go amateur archaeologists, woo! So the theory that Bacon suggested to the team of academics was that the markings were a form of a lunar calendar that the people in the Ice Age actually used to record information about the timing of the reproductive cycles of the animals that were painted on the walls. So the markings are saying something about the reproductive cycles of the animals that they are either drawn in or next to. Bacon accessed previous research and cave art images at the British Library while he was searching for recurring patterns. He said it felt surreal to be figuring out what people were saying around 20,000 years ago. We have Naughty Boy again. Hi Boris, say hi. You've been naughty again. You've been annoying, but it's fine, you're a baby. I'm just a baby. So using birth cycles of similar animals today as a reference point, he and the team were able to deduct that the number of marks associated with the Ice Age animals were a record of a lunar month of when they were mating. And they're actually of the belief that the addition of a Y sign, formed by adding a divergent line to another, meant giving birth. The reason they believe this has to do with the fact that the Y symbol is one line splitting into 2. As in, one mother giving birth, giving new life, and from one creating 2. So Professor Tony Freeth from the University College London was stunned when Ben came to him with his underlying idea of the number of spots or lines on the animals representing a lunar month of key events in the animals' life cycles. Professor Paul Petit, an archaeologist at Durham University, was actually glad he took it seriously when he was contacted by Mr. Bacon. The results do indeed show that Ice Age hunter-gatherers were the very first to use a systemic calendar in combination with the marks found in these caves to, record information about major ecological events within that calendar. And yes, mating season and new life of new baby animals is quite a major ecological event, especially during the Ice Age. So Petit told The Guardian that we were able to show that these people who left a legacy of spectacular art in the caves of Lascaux and Altimira also left a record of early timekeeping that would eventually be commonplace among our species. Bacon said that he felt a lot more closely connected to the Ice Age painters during his research. He said that as we probe deeper into their world, we are discovering that these ancient ancestors are a lot more like us than we had previously thought. So the Ice Age hunter-gatherers were not just living in the present, they were recording memories of a time when certain events occurred, and they were able to use this knowledge to anticipate similar events that were to happen in the future. So that's the mystery behind these lines and these dots on the animals that we see in these cave paintings. They held the knowledge of their reproductive cycles that the humans used in their everyday life. I'm stunned. I'm so amazed by this discovery. I think it's incredible. So thankfully, the team and the researchers will be continuing their research into the cave paintings in hopes to uncover more clues and knowledge about the Ice Age hunter-gatherers in Europe. And I'm incredibly excited to see what they will publish in the future. I'm all here for it. Give me the knowledge, give me more of an understanding of the people living in the Ice Age. But, after giving you all this information. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed watching, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell icon if you want to be notified whenever I upload. So, you know, you don't miss my premieres. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos yet, then click the card in the upper right corner, or click one of the links to my playlists in the description down below, or you can click a video in the end card. In the end card, you can actually click on a video that's set to best for viewer, and YouTube caters to you and what it is that you'd like to see. So definitely be sure to do that. And for the people that have been supporting me on Patreon and here on the channel as channel members, thank you so much for all your support. Like, I'm incredibly grateful for all of you, and I've been sick these past few weeks. I had an inflammation in my thyroid. I had like absolutely no voice, and I felt completely horrible. So what I had to do was just be sick and wait until I feel better to be able to work again. But here I am. I feel fine again. My voice has returned. I can finally talk like a normal person without it just being air and no sound, which is nice. And yeah, I'm back. And the next video will probably be on the Ancient Apocalypse series, because I didn't quit that. I'm still continuing that. I just also would like to make more normal videos again. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.